Hey guys, what's going on? This is Jeff. So I'm back in Hawaii and I'm going to make this video to talk about tours. So tours seem to get quite a variety of publicity, some positive, some negative. Some look at it like it's a touristy thing to do, therefore it's negative because it's associated with tourists. Me, personally, I'm going to give you my personal overview. As someone who's lived in Hawaii for only 3 years now, I'm not claiming to be a local. I've been here only 3 years, okay? I'm just saying 3 years is enough time to at least have some sort of insight into some things, right? So, fair enough. I actually enjoy tours, always. Now, I'll tell you why. Because I can relax on tours. Can I relax if I just take my truck up to Haleakala? Sure. Can I relax if I just drive to Hana? Sure. Can I relax if I'm on the Big Island and I drive all the way over to Hawaii Volcano National Park? Sure. But I say that sure because that's a big hike to get down to the lava field, in case you didn't know. But at the end of the day, it's more relaxing if someone does the driving for you, shows you around, does all the legwork. That's more relaxing. Therefore, I recommend that. Okay? So, overall, tours. What are some tours that I recommend? Well, we'll just start on the Big Island, for example. If we're talking about the Big Island, you've got Circle Island tours that go around the island. You could either go south side, which is going to be through across Mauna Kea, down into Hilo, Rainbow Falls, maybe Akaka Falls, over towards, if you're lucky, you go down to Puna. Like if you hire a VIP company like Big Island VIP, for example, they'll take you wherever you want to go on a full tour. But the Big Island's a big island, so getting around the whole island in one day is quite a big task. But then they'll take you to Volcano National Park. You could almost say that you need at least 6 hours in Volcano. However long it takes you to get there is going to be time in between. You might stop at a coffee farm on the way back. You might stop at Punaluu Black Sand Beach. But at the end of the day, the tour that south side of the Big Island is a great tour to take. There's also the waterfall tour. I think that includes Waipio Valley. That'll go north through Waimea and back down into Kohala. Then there's tours that go to Mauna Kea, the summit of Mauna Kea. That's awesome. See the stars, see the sunrise. It's cool. It's cold up there, thin air, high elevation. They say some people could get altitude sickness, so children must be of a certain age. The road up to Mauna Kea is dirt, so you need a 4x4. Going down to Waipio Valley, you need a 4x4 also. But if you're with the tour company, they'll take care of that for you. So you don't need to get the 4x4 Jeep, you don't need to do all that. But you could. I'm making this video to say tours are convenient, essentially. And you can get a tour for a wide variety of things. Big Island also has great big game fishing, marlin, ahi, mahi-mahi, ono, great fishing there. Dolphin encounter, manta ray encounter. The dolphin encounter is in the morning, the manta ray encounter is in the evening. I recommend both of those. You could try to swim from the shore to get there, but again, if you're a tourist coming from out of state, I'm going to tell you right now, get a tour. Because it's just not advisable. If you're trying to go down to the lava, get a tour. Yet again, not advisable to go down there, never having been there, and then start walking all across the lava fields like you know what you're doing, and come on guys. It's just advisable to get a tour. You can get a helicopter tour if you don't like walking. You could see most of the island across, if you don't like walking all the way out to the lava. I walked 3 or 4 times. Yeah, I haven't done the helicopter tour, but the helicopter tour is pretty cool. I've seen the videos. I've never done it, so I know that helicopters are fun. You can also see other parts of the Big Island, so you can do the Lava Ocean boat tour with Kalapana or Lava Ocean tours. So that's pretty cool. Other adventures, Kapoho Kinda zip line. So obviously I'd love to show you all the visuals, but this would be a very long video, and I'd have to just give you all the visuals of just the Big Island alone without making this into a really long video. So I'm giving you ideas, and you can write them down and you can search it. So the zip line with Kapoho Kai is a pretty cool one. Like I said, YPO, they do ATV tours, horseback riding, also cool. Now, Maui, you've got the road to Hana. That's pretty cool if you can go with Robert's Hawaii Polynesian Adventure. You've got Molokini snorkeling. That's the island in between Kealave and Maui. That island, it looks like a half crescent or crescent moon. That's pretty cool. You also have Haleakala, another volcano. You can do a bike tour. You can do a sunrise tour. You can do a sunset tour. It's more expensive to go up to Haleakala because the road's paved. It's a national park also. Let's see here. You also have, on Maui, you also have tours that go to Molokai by helicopter. So that's really awesome. As you can see, Maui doesn't have as many adventure things to do as the Big Island. The Big Island just has everyone stomped because the Big Island's the Big Island. You can do so much. It's the adventure capital of the world. Let's be real. Maui and Oahu and Kauai, they all have their own special things, but they just can't keep up with the Big Island because the Big Island is just the Big Island. Now, also on Maui, they do have whale watching when it's in season. They also have that on the Big Island. Let's see, what else does Maui have that I can recommend? They have zip lining. They do have luau's. All islands have luau's if you're into luau's. So if you want to take that on. You know, that's pretty much Maui. I know you guys wanted to hear that Maui was like loaded with adventure stuff. I guess you could do paragliding out there, which you can also do paragliding over in Big Island, riding jet skis also, Maui also. So pretty much everything Maui has, the Big Island has, but more. I'm not trying to be favored. I live on Maui. Maui's beautiful, but let's be real. I mean, if you're looking for adventure tours, Big Island's just, it's hard to compete with that. Now, Oahu does have quite a bit. They have the shark adventure, which they don't have on the other islands. Well, I think they do have that on the Big Island also. Oahu has the Atlantis submarine, which they also have on Maui and Big Island. Yeah. Oahu has Pearl Harbor. Not the other islands do not have Pearl Harbor. I don't know if you need a tour for Pearl Harbor. Oh, Maui does have the Lanai. You can go to Lanai on a boat. That's the only inter-island ferry that I know of is from Maui to Lanai, but over there you can also swim with dolphins and cruise around. There's okay, so back to Oahu. Oahu has the Polynesian Center, Chiefs Luau Sea Park. Oh, another thing, Maui has the aquarium. I have not been there, but I'm sure it's pretty cool. More about Oahu. Oahu has helicopter tours. I think that has a combo helicopter tour and sunset dinner cruise on Atlantis submarines. How about that, huh? Oh, there's that Circle Island tour on Oahu. Takes you to Waimea Waterfall. I think you can do also the Dole Plantation. That's pineapples. That's pretty cool over there on Oahu. As you can see, yet again, it just doesn't have as much action as the Big Island. I mean, the Big Island has like as much as those two islands combined things to do. Now, if you're going to Kauai, this one gives Big Island a run for its money as far as adventure stuff. They have the Nepali Sunset Dinner Tour. They have, now, the most beautiful place you'll ever see is going to be the Nepali coast. That's on Kauai. Okay, and I love the YPO Valley, and I love, Pololu Valley. It's all great and all, but Nepali coast is amazing. You've got dolphins there. Swimming with dolphins in Nepali is probably a little bit better than the Big Island. I mean, Nepali coast and dolphins. Come on. Kona Coast is beautiful. That's where you swim with dolphins in Kona and Kohala, but I mean, Nepali and swimming with dolphins, that's pretty amazing. Not to mention they have sea caves there. That's another tour you can do, the sea cave tour. They also have lots of uh, luau's in Kauai that you can partake in if you're into that kind of thing. And I say luau's if you're into that kind of thing, not to be tongue-in-cheek. I'm saying that because, you know, it's a tourist thing. Very sure about that. That's one thing that is a tourist thing. But it's nice. It's nice. It's nice to do. I recommend it. It's fun to, you know, do a dinner and have a couple drinks, especially. It's just got a nice ambiance. Napoleon Niihau, the Forbidden Isle Kauai snorkel cruise. So they take you over to Niihau. More luau's on Maui. Oh, they have the double-decker tour on Oahu. That's pretty cool. The open door tour on Oahu. More Volcano National Park. That's just a phenomenal place to go. I mean, if you go to the Big Island, the must-dos on the Big Island that you absolutely should do. If you had 3 things that you had to do, I'm gonna say. Now, everyone puts Mauna Kea as a must-do. I'm gonna go ahead and leave that off my list. I'm gonna say the 3 things that you gotta do when you go to the Big Island. You've got to go to Volcano National Park. You've got to either swim with manta rays or dolphins, and the third thing, which I would say is multiple things, is check out the Hamakua Coast. And on the Hamakua Coast, basically I'm talking from Hilo to Waipio Valley. So included in that is Rainbow Falls, Akaka Falls, and the Waipio Valley. You can do all 3 of those in one day. You're gonna go home and you're gonna feel like $1 million knowing that you got the goods. And I say that the swimming tour because that snorkeling with the manta rays and dolphins is a once in a lifetime experience. Some of you have done it already, some of you have done it many times, good for you. And you know, Volcano National Park, I mean, that's where active lava is. You don't even have to hike down there to see active lava. You can see the Halemaumau, the crater of Pu'uo'o in Kilauea. So that's pretty amazing. If you go to Volcano National Park, I'd say you could also probably slip in Black Sand Beach at Punalu'u. That's pretty cool. Now, I like Puna. Puna is amazing. Yeah, I know. The Big Island is jam-packed with things to do. I know. I mean, I could make this list go on. I'm not even talking about the flumes or anything up in Kohala yet, right? With Hawaii Forest and Trail. I mean, it's just an amazing island. I mean, Maui's great. Even Io Valley is pretty cool, but it's closed right now here on Maui. I don't know if they have tours that do this, but the Olivine pools, the Nakalele blowhole is awesome. So, you know, that's great. I'm just throwing out a ton of ideas. I'm using this list to make sure nothing else goes uncovered. Oh, I didn't even mention this on the Big Island. Captain Cook, Kealakekua Bay. You can do snorkeling there, which is just the snorkel. Usually they do dolphins first. You swim with dolphins, then you go to Kealakekua Bay, which is where Captain Cook Monument is. This beautiful bay. It's just amazing. Or you can do a body glove tour, and Body Glove will take you down there, and you can do a tour, a sunset dinner tour, which is great. You know, have dinner in Kealakekua Bay on the Body Glove boat. That's awesome. Body Glove also does the snorkel tour to Red Hill, which is cool, but I mean, I'd still rather go to Kealakekua Bay. I mean, if I had to choose Red Hill or Kealakekua, I'm going, yeah, Captain Cook. Okay. Kealakekua also has kayak. Take a kayak around if you don't like, for those of you who don't like to go into the water. Other than that, I mean, I think we've really nailed it. I mean, Oahu has a lot of sunset cruises. Explore Volcano at night, Volcano National Park at night. Eat dinner at the Volcano House. Ooh, that's awesome. That's a great idea. They got the Jurassic Park adventure on Kauai, or on Kauai. It looks like they have one also on Oahu. I don't know why. Hanauma Bay, I didn't mention this yet. Great place to go snorkel. I don't think you need a tour for that, but it's cool. So anyways, guys, if you have any questions about tours, I've done a lot of things in Hawaii, and I can give you some insight even on things that I might not have necessarily done myself, but I've researched and heard a lot about. So thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you like.